Eh bien bonjour à tous les amis, c'est CASTIELIX et aujourd'hui on se retrouve sur Warframe et c'est pour vous présenter la quête The Glast Gambit, et oui, le stratagème de Glast, tout simplement. Donc cette quête va vous permettre de pouvoir récupérer le BP de Nidus, et oui. Donc ça va être simple, je vais vous énumérer un petit peu toutes les séquences qu'il faut faire pour justement réussir cette quête. Vous allez voir que c'est un brin vite chiant sur certains points. Et vous allez voir que l'index, on n'en aura jamais autant fait que dans cette quête. Allez, à tout de suite. Donc les amis, avant toute chose, il va falloir déjà, pour pouvoir avoir accès à cette quête, il va falloir avoir fait War Within, sinon vous ne pourrez pas. Et en plus, il va falloir aller voir Glast, et oui, Glast, pour justement activer la quête. Donc ça, c'est chez la séquence Perrin, dans le relais. Voilà.
Harvesting the biological products of the infested. A dangerous trade, and we Perrin have always given them fair value for their goods. But I've received disturbing news. That cleric of greed, Nef-Anyo, has raided their colony, making off with more than just the resources they depend on. It seems he took, well, here, look at this.
The dark-eyed man smashed our colony gates and kidnapped us. Locked us in here. But I don't care. It's Mom and Dad I'm worried about. Without the gates, the mumblers will be coming. They'll get sick, they'll start to mumble too. That can't happen. Papa says I'm blessed, so maybe I should pray? I'll pray for the Tenno to come. I'll pray for the Tenno to save my family.
That's Niwa. She was taken along with several more Myconian children. Those who remain are under siege from the infestation. Before we can rescue Niwa and the other captives, we must first restore the Myconians' defenses. Our financial strength is useless against the mindless horde. We need Tenno muscle. Will you help Niwa's people? Such generosity! I knew the Myconians could rely on you, Tenno.
Et pour cette première partie, les amis, il va falloir aider à sécuriser la colonie Mycona en fermant 3 portes. Vous allez voir. Donc du coup, vous aurez des chasseurs qui seront en vie. Ils seront au total de 6. Et il faudra les aider justement pour pouvoir fermer. Donc pendant qu'eux vont commencer le processus de fermeture sur les portes, de toute façon, vous allez le voir en gameplay. Il va falloir franchement les protéger contre les infestés qui arrivent. Et ouais. Donc ça, c'était pour la première.
One door has been closed. Two remain. Carry on. When that gluttonous freak, Mr. Anya, attacked this colony, he went straight for the Triuna. He left these people defenseless. And for what? Profit? Typical corpus mindset. Here's the second security gate. Destroy the infestation so the colonists can force it close. That's it. Now make sure the Myconians can finish the job and close the gate. Survivors. Over generations they've adapted, learning to live among the infestation. To earn a living is all should have the right to do, never asking for charity. Parents, they were corpus once, but they too saw the future free from the corruption of powers. Only Mr. Onion could this vision. You know what to do. Take out the ropes. Make sure they can finish the job. So the Myconians can have their home back. You did it. The Myconians are safe, but only for the moment. Get back to your ship, and I'll explain.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
out with a generous spirit, Tenno, but now we must work to free the Myconians and return the Triuna. The sequence offered to pay Anyo an exorbitant ransom, but he laughed it off. He doesn't need the money. So, we have no choice but to exploit Anyo's weakness. His love of gambling. Our only chance of freeing these people is to challenge Anyo and his brokers in the Index.
Slow down, Glast. My Tenno have already offered immense help, and now you want them to enter the Index? This is dangerous work.
Fair, but the Myconians aren't asking for charity. Their ancestral understanding of the infestation.
Et donc pour la seconde, il va falloir aller défier Nefagno dans l'index, et oui, et il va falloir gagner les 3 rounds. Donc une fois que vous aurez gagné les 3 rounds, il va gueuler, il va pas être content, mais bon, voilà, comme je vous disais au début, il va falloir apprécier l'index. Et ouais, allez, bon courage pour cette vidéo, on se retrouve à la 3e étape.
Well, since you refused our generous offer for their return, we've come to play the odds and win back the souls you stole. But tell me, are you feeling lucky?
Of a gambler. Haven't you risked enough already?
If you're referring to all the titles and assets you failed to steal into my reservation, I've never been richer. I gained a soul and seen the truth of wealth. Anyo, the rising tides of prosperity ought to raise all who brave the ocean.
Careful, Glast. You might drown. I was looking for anyway. But the girl, she stays with me. Interesting performance, Glast. But do your brokers have the credits to keep going?
Why is Nef so interested in Niwa? What are you not telling us?
I can only assume Manyo is trying to bait us back to the Index. Thankfully, his gambling is a compulsion. We must win her back for the Myconians.
I see.
Et donc les amis, pour la troisième étape, il va falloir retourner dans l'index. Et du coup, on a parié de récupérer 2 myconiens en plus du crédit. Donc là, voilà, il va falloir réussir encore une fois ces 3 rounds dans l'index. Voilà. Allez, on se retrouve à la 4e après.
I'm willing to bet one or two of these useless children if it means a chance to bankrupt your bleeding heart parent sequence. All those executives will surely come crawling back to me. Fodder for the index. Right in the pocketbook, Tenno. Keep doing that, and I'm going to have to ask Fraud Beck for a loan.
The dark-eyed man came today. He tapped the bars and said soon we'd be put to work. Fine, I screamed at him. Only if you tell us what's going on. Are my parents safe? He just laughed at me and said something about the void. I wonder what the mumblers would do to his face.
Et donc pour cette 4e partie, il va falloir une fois de plus refaire encore de l'index. Mais donc là du coup, Nefagno va parier 4 myconiens plus 20 000 crédits. Et nous, du coup, on va reparier du crédit derrière. Et il va falloir réussir une fois de plus les 3 rounds. Allez, on se retrouve à la prochaine juste après ce petit gameplay.
I can feel the void in these brokers. They're full of fight. Oh, by all means, Glast, keep the credits rolling. Fortune is like the seasons. It always changes. Well, for you, that is. All right, my loyal brokers. These fools wish to be parted with their credits. Let's see if we can't give them what they deserve. By the void, ring the bell.
This is the Index. I'm Cephalon Sark, your unbiased host. And the brokers are off.
What was that? This is highly irregular. The odds of that occurring by accident are astronomical. This was an act of sabotage.
recent performance, we have decided to relist your brokers. You may now compete openly on the index. You're in the big leagues now, little man. May the void keep you from ruin.
Success. We've been relisted. We can now place the kind of bets we need to attract the greed of Hanyo. We need to entice him enough to wager the hostages and the Triuna. However, we must exercise caution. Don't come on too strong, or he will back off. We need to, as they say, hustle him.
Et donc pour cette 5e étape, il va falloir une fois de plus retourner dans l'index, reparier avec Nefagno, qui lui va nous parier 6 myconiens plus 20 000 crédits, et nous on va en reparier aussi énormément, d'ailleurs 160 000 crédits, donc là il va falloir bien réussir également. Et vous allez voir que une fois qu'on aura réussi, voilà, on arrivera à la prochaine étape, etc. Donc à tout de suite après le gameplay.
I'm in.
Born special. Niwa, he said, you're not just our child. You're the Triuna, our protector. I guess no one asked to be the Triuna. It was just my turn. But without me, the Mumblers will take all of our families. They'll be mushed together like smudged ink. Lost forever. I have to get out of here. I have to get home.
That's why Nef's so interested in her. Suddenly, this all makes sense. The Myconians had concealed her abilities to protect her. But why give a child such a burden?
Et donc pour l'étape suivante, eh bien c'est simple, on va retourner dans l'index pour récupérer Nuwa, donc Nuwa, hein, la Triuna. Mais le problème c'est que nous, on va parier tous les biens d'Ergoblast. Et oui, d'Ergoglast, pas Ergoblast, Ergoglast. Mais le problème c'est que vous allez voir que c'est pas si simple que ça parce que Nefagno, il triche un peu. C'est un tricheur. Et j'aime pas les tricheurs. Donc tu verras, tricheur. Je m'occuperai de toi. Donc voilà, je vous laisse sur ce petit gameplay. On se retrouve à l'étape d'après. A tout de suite.
My dear Glast, why are you so eager to tempt ruin can see how the void favors my fortune above yours.
Wealth has no purpose until turned against suffering. I'd wager more if I had it.
Your winning streak stops here. The index is mine, after all.
Investors nervous. Brokers in position. Cabal about to ring. This is the index.
What is this? What's going on? Onions, swear on the void that you're not cheating.
My dear Glast, I assure you I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm investigating the source of these anomalies.
Up for grabs. Points everywhere. Wonderful. The index is up. And there's the bell.
Glast, it looks like your crack team of brokers just cracked under pressure. Now I'm in the black. You're facing financial ruin. A deserving end for your...
Et donc pour cette étape, eh bien écoutez, vu que Monsieur Nefagno a triché, il va falloir qu'on aille voir ce que c'est, où est la source de la tricherie, parce qu'on veut savoir ce que c'est quoi, il n'a pas à tricher comme ça. Donc du coup, on va aller faire une petite mission espion, où il va falloir récupérer les données, etc. Donc voilà, donc eh bien écoutez, hein, comme tout à l'heure, on se retrouve sur la prochaine étape, profitez bien du gameplay, à tout de suite.
You are here to steal the control codes to Nef-Anio's traps.
Tenno, I need that reloading. There is little margin for error. That fraudster cannot know we have been in their hand.
You've reached a vault. Find the console and retrieve the security code. This isn't a code, it's something else. A recording from Niwa. Tenno, continue with your mission while I decrypt this message. You've reached a vault. Find the console and retrieve the security code.
executed the plan beautifully. Get ready for your next battle on the Index. The outcome promises to be much different.
Find the console and retrieve the security code. Get to extraction.
How much longer can I go on for? The passing will come in a few years with no one to take the Triuna from me. I'll just be gone, surrounded by resting robots, and the Triuna will be lost forever.
Passing. What do you know about the Triuna?
Triuna is the Myconian's chosen one. It passes from one to the next in a simple ceremony. A pinprick on the finger is all it is.
A disease.
Yes, likely. The Myconians may be carriers with ancestral resistance to the infestation. Or they are merely keepers of the flame, perpetuating a weaker strain through this ritual.
The infested fear hybrids.
They do, and so the Myconians harvest them without violence. That is their way of life. Eventually, the Triuna succumbs to the burden, and so they must pass it on and on, lighting a new torch before the other fades away.
Fades? You mean dies. We could cure her before that happened.
Of what? An extraordinary gift? No Triuna would ever want to lose that. They live in honor, to serve their people, for the greater good.
But they're only children.
Et bien du coup les amis, on arrive sur la dernière étape de cette quête, et oui, et du coup vu que maintenant on connaît la source de tricherie de Nefagno, eh bien c'est simple, on va parier gros. On va parier vraiment très très gros, puisque là on parie la relique de la vieille guerre. Donc c'est pas n'importe quoi, c'est vraiment un truc que même Nefagno convoite. Et là il serait heureux, il serait tout fou. Ouah, je crois que je vais gagner et tout. Il s'y croit vraiment. Mais nous par contre, on lui a dit, ouais mais si nous on parie ça, toi tu vas reparier Noua, tu vas reparier tous mes biens, donc les biens d'Ergo Glast, et oui, plus 150 000 crédits. Et t'as intérêt à allonger si je gagne. Parce que nous on sait qu'on va gagner. On n'a pas le choix de toute façon. S'il faut finir la quête, on n'a pas le choix. Donc voilà. Donc on aura un choix aussi à la fin de la quête. Vous verrez. Et moi je choisis forcément le bien. Puisque je suis un ange gamer. C'est normal. Mais voilà, je vous laisse sur cette fin. On se retrouve juste après. A tout de suite.
It's over, Glast. I have everything I want. Niwa is mine, and the sequence's president is in ruin. You have nothing to wager that interests me.
The Myconians do. An old war relic will be our wager. In a way, a product of the void. Something you might have more than passing interest for. Am I right?
Don't kid yourself. What? It's disgusting. It's beautiful. Those colonists would wager this? Don't those idiots realize how much this is worth?
All or nothing. Held in escrow. Are you in, Nef?
Yes. By the void, I'm in. they winning? By the void, this is my index! This shouldn't be possible!
Don't you recognize the remarkable in action, Mr. Anya? Allow my brokers to teach you how it's supposed to.
The index is up. Trading over. The index. Find out when the bell rings.
Glast, what have you done?
I guess the odds aren't in your favor today.
Well, look at that. Even a loser can win a coin toss now and then. Now, let's say we do a rematch. I'll throw in some of your old holdings in Eris.
I think we'll cash in now, Mr. Anya. Don't want to push our luck too far.
What? No, wait just a moment. I have an exciting wager for you. Ore discoveries in the outer sectors. And to up the ante, a new squadron of verses hot off the assembly line. What do you say? Are you in? Hello? Answer me!
Lotus, you may now return the child to her people.
She could be cured. Why return her? So she lives a shortened life surrounded by monsters?
Surrounded by family. Her people who honor her. Are you really going to impose your own values on these people you don't understand?
She only thinks this is what she wants. What you call tradition, others call indoctrination. If she comes to the relay and is cured, she'll be free to return to her people if that's her choice.
And the Myconians? Without the passing, their way of life will end forever. Their skills, their traditions, wiped out by a powerful outsider.
They'd have to adapt, yes. We'd do our best to protect them, as we do for all that suffer. Tenno, you've lived through similar obligations. What would you choose for Niwa?
This is a strange place. So clean. Everyone is nice to me, so I guess I'll get used to it. I'm still weak from the treatment, but I feel stronger every day. I don't know what I'm going to do now. I guess anything I want. I miss my papa and my family, but I sure don't miss the mumblers. Thank you, Tenno.
Et bien voilà les amis, cette quête est terminée, vous avez vu, donc j'ai fait le bon choix, enfin le choix du Tennos divin, et oui c'est normal. Donc et bien du coup voilà, je me retrouve avec mon petit BP Nidus, hein, je suis heureux, donc maintenant il va falloir que j'aille chercher les autres pièces. Mais les autres pièces, bah vous savez très bien où elles sont, puisque je vous ai mis la vidéo juste avant. Et ouais, parce que je suis comme ça, moi je mets jamais dans l'ordre. Donc voilà, et bien écoutez, j'espère que cette quête vous aura plu, cette petite vidéo sur la quête vous aura plu. Nous on se retrouve très vite les amis pour une prochaine vidéo. Amusez-vous bien, passez un joyeux Noël, passez un bon réveillon pour ceux qui le passent, effectivement, parce que tout le monde ne passe pas Noël. Donc pour ceux qui passent un réveillon ce soir, passez un très très bon réveillon. Moi je vous dis à bientôt, j'espère que vous serez gâtés, et puis voilà. Je vous souhaite que du bonheur, donc écoutez, on se retrouve très très vite. Bon réveillon à vous, ciao ciao.